everyone, Belle from Hampton, your house here, and today I'm bringing you 10 things you can upcycle with paint, whether they're thrifted items or things you already have at home, to give your home decor a quick refresh without breaking the bank. Most of these items are the more random things that you wouldn't normally think of painting, so we won't be talking about painting furniture today. I'm sure you'll find some surprising ideas along the way, so make sure you watch all the way till the end, and like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and let's get straight into it. First up, I'm painting this outdoor plant pot. I'm using outdoor paint for this one, which means it's oil-based and it has to be cleaned up with terps, but it'll make it more durable for outdoor use. With just a quick coat of paint, this outdoor pot has such a fresh new look, the perfect spot for a palm tree. I found this mini horse sculpture at an op shop, and someone else has obviously tried to paint it before, so I'm just going to make it all beautiful again by painting it with some leftover paint that I have in the colour Dulux Domino, which is a dark slate grey. This was such a great find, and he's going to look gorgeous with a coat of paint. This guy is going to need 2 coats just to make sure he has good coverage. And here he is. Doesn't he look amazing? You can paint over old coasters if the surface isn't damaged or peeling, or you can get some plain craft coasters from a craft shop and then paint them. I'm painting mine white first. I made this stencil to put a design over the top. You can find a full tutorial for this linked above or below. You could also buy a stencil if you prefer and create your own design using different parts of the ready-made stencil, and you can always try it out on a piece of paper first until you're happy with the design, then put it on your coasters. And don't forget a quick clear top coat to protect your work. These are so cute. I considered throwing out this basket because it was looking so scrappy and it didn't suit my style anymore, but then I decided to give it a second life with some white paint, and I'm so glad I did. For a hyacinth reed basket like this one, you can water down the paint a little bit so it soaks in for the base coat and then do a full strength top coat. For a cane basket, just use full strength paint. What a transformation!
You can paint old rubbish bins. After cleaning the bin, spray it with a plastics primer. Then spray paint the top half of the bin white in thin coats. Next, tape off the bottom third of the bin and cover the top with plastic. Then spray paint the bottom bit navy blue for a beautiful coastal effect. I'll link the full tutorial for this one. This bin has never looked so good. I'm going to paint this gorgeous great big book, which I like to have as a reference guide, but I'd like to make it look pretty on my bookshelf too, so I'm going to paint it with Rust-Oleum chalk paint in Serenity Blue. The good thing about old books is that they often have this linen-like texture to them, which soaks up the paint really well. I'm painting horizontally for the front and back cover and vertically for the spine, and just trying to make sure I keep the brush strokes looking really straight. Because I'm using chalk paint, which is super thick, I watered it down slightly to get the smoothest finish. You can use any paint. I'm just using this chalk paint because I had it at home and I liked the colour for this book. You can also put the title back on the book if you wish, or even a different title using a lettering stencil. And I also added a couple of lines on the spine to complete the look, then gave it a quick clear top coat to protect the paint. Such a transformation. I bought these pressed metal tins secondhand, and I'm going to scruff up the original paint coat here with methylated spirits, then put on a primer, which is technically for plastics, but will work okay for this project too. Next, I'm painting everything white to give myself an even colour base to work with, and then adding some colour and painting the designs on. I'll link the video tutorial for this one, along with any other full tutorial videos, so you can see the steps in more detail. love the way these turned out. This photo frame was looking a little dated, and it can be updated so easily with a quick coat of paint. Take the back off and the glass out, and then I'm using some grey chalk paint to completely change the look. I went on to add string to this frame too, but you can see how just painting it makes such a huge difference. I've got this concrete vase that I don't use anymore, and I'm going to paint over the bottom half with the same colour as my horse statue, Dulux Domino. If you're doing something similar, you could use painter's tape to get a perfectly straight line, but I like the slightly rustic look that this vase originally had, so I'm following the same line that was originally used. Once it's dry, give it a second coat, and then you have a vase with a whole new look. I bought these hydrangeas years ago for $3 each, and they've never looked that realistic because the colours were a bit too uniform. So let's update them with a few paint colours. I'm just using acrylic craft paint, mixing the colours on my brush to get a lot of variation, and using quite a bit of water so the colours aren't too strong. These are looking so much more realistic and natural with the added colour variations. I'm so happy with how they've turned out.
I hope you found this inspiring and it sparked lots of ideas for things that you could update or upcycle with paint around your home. Let me know in the comments section what you're going to update with paint. I'd love to hear some more creative ideas. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel and I really appreciate your support. Thanks so much for watching and check out one of these videos next.